There are tons of YouTube courses out there that can range from $100 to several $1,000s. I recently completed Ali Abdaal's part-time YouTuber Academy, which is more on the pricier side. And in this video, I want to share my thoughts on the course and my key learnings. Let's go. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Dan and I'm a full-time expat and part-time YouTuber. I talk about all things YouTube and being an expat in Australia, so if that's up your alley, then make sure you subscribe, but let's jump into the video. What I want to touch on in this video is what is the Part-Time YouTuber Academy, why did I take the course, then tell you how the course is structured and give you my brief course review. I want to share my key learnings, and then in the end we're going to summarize who the course is for and who should and shouldn't enroll in it. For me personally, I can say that it was a really good investment into my channel and probably the best online course I've ever done. What is the Part-Time YouTuber Academy? The Part-Time YouTuber Academy, or PTYA, is an online course created by Ali Abdaal, who is a successful YouTuber from the UK with over 2.7 million subscribers. When he started his YouTube channel, he was a junior doctor in Cambridge in the UK, and he was making videos about tips for studying, productivity and tech, and how to be a YouTuber while working full-time as a doctor. Compared to other courses out there, the PTYA is quite an investment. At the time of recording, there are 3 tiers that you can enroll in. The Essential Edition, which is $1,495, which gives you access to all the live sessions and course materials, and you also get feedback on your videos that you submit as homework. Then there's the Premium Edition for $2,495, and that gives you also access to additional workshops and creator Q&As, any future updates of the course, and you can enroll a second time for free. And then there's the Executive Edition, which is $4,995, so it's a lot. But with this, you get access to all future cohorts of the course as a premium member. And in the first round you're doing it, you also have group coaching sessions with Ali. I bought the premium tier, and while that tier doesn't have any group coaching sessions with Ali, I did end up having a session like that, but more on that later. Now, people might say, why would you spend all that money on a course like that when most of these infos are available online for free? And it is probably true, you can get all of that for free somewhere on the internet, but it would probably take a long time for you to find all the resources that match the breadth of content that the course provides. And honestly, I'd rather pay for the convenience of getting it all in one place. Okay, why did I take the course? I love learning from established creators, especially people who I've been following for years and whose journey I've witnessed since their early days. I've taken a bunch of different YouTube courses before enrolling in the Part-Time YouTuber Academy. For example, I took a couple of courses on Skillshare, such as Sorel's YouTube Success course. I'm currently watching Becky Peckham's course on YouTube editing. I took Matt Diavella's Master YouTube course, which was the first one that I spent a few $100s on. And I'm also watching a lot of YouTube videos on how to grow your channel and how to become a better creator. Let me know in the comments below what YouTube courses you have tried and what that experience was like. All these courses were helpful and they delivered value in their own way. However, all of them have one thing in common, and that is that they are passive. So you watch the videos and you download the course materials, and some of them give you assignments, but there's not really a feedback loop, and it's up to you if you want to do those assignments or not. And for me, at least, I can say that I tend to skip assignments if there's not anything or anyone holding me accountable. The Part-Time YouTuber Academy, on the other hand, is structured quite differently and requires a lot of commitment from the students if they want to get the most out of the course. The course is built around live sessions, so students get the chance to ask questions and also get feedback on some of their individual challenges. The Part-Time YouTuber Academy also focuses a lot on the community element, which is, for me, what makes it stand out. It uses Circle as a course platform where people can post and interact with each other, but that's not new. Other courses do that as well. But the PTYA takes it up a notch, so they do breakout rooms during the live sessions sessions where people can brainstorm together and you can share your own struggles with your fellow students. And then there are weekly house parties with a group of up to 30 students, which might seem a lot, but not everyone is attending, so it ends up being between 12 and 15 students, which is the perfect size. And you can also sign up for an accountability buddy at the start of the course, so you basically are paired with someone else who's going through the course and you pretty much have a friend from the start. For me, the community element was something that I was really looking forward to because I don't have any friends who do YouTube.
Get a friend, loser.
So it was really nice to connect to like-minded people and go through this experience together. And I'm still in touch with some of them now. So there's a lot of stuff happening while the course is running. And because you do spend so much money on it, I found for myself that I went into it with a completely different mindset. The higher entry threshold helped me take it more seriously. Okay, let me tell you a little bit more about how the course works. So the way it's set up, at least this is how cohort 4 that I was a part of was set up, is that it's a 6 weeks long course and there are 2 live sessions with Ali each week that are about 1.5 and 2 hours long. There's 1 deep dive session with Elizabeth each week. Elizabeth used to be Ali's personal assistant, but then she became a successful YouTuber herself and she's now a key member of the PTYA team and provides these deep dive sessions around the main topic of the week. Then you have 2 to 3 guest workshops and creator Q&As. And you also have the community events such as happy hours, co-working sessions, and the weekly house parties. So there's a bunch of stuff happening and the content itself can be quite overwhelming, but the team itself says that you don't need to participate in all the sessions because it's all recorded. You can go back to it when you have time. The most important part is the weekly homeworks, where each student is asked to submit a video each week around a particular topic or a particular type of video, but you can also just follow your own upload schedule if you're already posting videos consistently. Not everyone is doing it, and that's really a shame because that's what the whole course is about, making videos. And I would say personally, if a course that you spend thousands of dollars on doesn't get you to make videos, YouTube is probably not for you. I already mentioned a few things that I really like about this course, such as the accountability and the community element. What was also incredibly helpful was the video feedback. So once you submit your weekly homework, one of the student supporters, usually an alumni from a previous cohort, will take the time to really give you detailed feedback on your video. And for me personally, that was super helpful to identify areas in my videos that I can improve on. And then, as mentioned earlier as well, is I ended up having a little group coaching session with Ali, which was incredible. So after 3 or 4 weeks, the PTYA team selected a few of the best homeworks, and luckily one of my videos was part of that selection. And so I was in that session with about 12 other creators, and we all got a chance to ask Ali about, our channel, or get his feedback and thoughts on our niche and thumbnails and video ideas and all that stuff, which was amazing. So as you can already tell, I'm a big fan of the Part-Time YouTuber Academy, but there were a few things that I didn't like that much that I want to share with you here as well. And one of them is the time zones. So the live sessions with Ali happened at 6 p.m. UK time, and I'm based in Australia. That meant it was 3 a.m. or 4 a.m. in the middle of the night for me. And I work a full-time job that can be very demanding, so I couldn't stay up all night. So I actually didn't participate in any of the live sessions, except for the best homework session that was at 5 a.m. and I wasn't gonna miss that. So I ended up watching all the recordings after, but that meant that I couldn't really ask questions or participate in the breakout rooms. Because there are so many sessions, you have 2 sessions with Ali and 1 with Elizabeth, and then you have the guest workshops and the creator Q&As. I think you could have at least a few that are better suited for Asia Pacific. And I get that probably most students are from the US or from Europe, but even if it's only 1 in 3 or 1 in 5, I'd already be happy with that. And the other thing that I didn't really like was the way we were sorted into the houses. So the house system was generally really fun because they gave them like Harry Potter names. So my house, for example, was called Expelliarmus. and they had all these other Harry Potter related house names, which was fun. But the way it worked is that they based it on subscriber counts. So they sorted the people based on different brackets, so 1 to 1,000, 1,000 to 10,000, and then I think 10,000 to 100,000 subscribers. And at the time of the course, I had 700 subscribers, and that meant I was in that 1 to 1,000 bracket. And I had a lovely group, and it was fun chatting to them every week. However, there were quite a few people in there who were at the very beginning of their YouTube journey and had never posted a video before. And I already had been posting for over a year and had over 50 videos on my channel. So I think it would have been better for me personally to be in a group of people that were further into their YouTube journey. So I think it would be better to base it on the number of videos instead of number of subscribers. Anyway, I still learned a lot in the course, and I wanted to share some key lessons and key ideas that I've taken away from the course. There are loads more that I could share, but the video is not long enough. So here are my main takeaways. Number 1, be a guide, not a guru. And that basically speaks to the concept that you don't have to be an expert to make videos about certain topics. You know, you can just share what you've just recently learned about it. And that is a lot more relatable for your audience if they think that you are someone who's learning alongside them. What is something that you didn't know a year or 2 years ago, and make videos about that. Be a guide, not a guru. Number 2, use your life experience as your unfair advantage. There's this concept of the unfair advantage, and I'm currently reading that book, which is really, really good. I'll put it up here somewhere. In this sense, what it means is that, you know, we're all trying to find our niche and our unique thing that makes us stand out on YouTube. But the reality is, what makes you stand out is your experience. That's very unique to you. So you can provide your unique perspective to the platform because no one else would have had the same experience as you. So make sure that you infuse your content and your channel with your personal experience, because that's what people relate to most. Number 3, sell the result, not the process. This is something that Ali talked about in relation to thumbnails and titles, which is kind of a science in itself and really difficult to get right. But what it basically means is that you don't just want to simply explain what's happening in your video, you want to sell a result, because that's more intriguing for people to click on. So Ali gave that example where he made a video about how to take notes after reading a book. That's just a little bit boring as a title. So the way he crafted the title is How I Remember Everything I Read. He sold the result, not the process. One tip that Ali kept mentioning throughout the course is that you should outsource your editing. For me personally, editing can take between 10 to 30 hours depending on how complex the video is and how picky I am choosing the right takes. But it's a massive chunk of time that you need to find in your week, and it takes away from you working on new video ideas and filming more. So I had never tried outsourcing editing before, but I recently started working with an editor, and it is definitely a game changer, but I still need to figure out how to be more consistent with all that extra time. If you're enjoying the video so far, make sure you give it a like, because it would really help the channel out. Okay, it's another day and another haircut, and I just want to quickly talk about who this course is for and who, in my opinion, should and shouldn't invest in it. I think this course is best for people who are really committed to making YouTube work. So if you've been posting for a while and you want to learn more about how to set up your channel for success and how to create better videos, then the PTYA is definitely a valuable tool to do that. It's also a great way to build community and make friends with other YouTubers, which was definitely a driver for me. If you have been struggling with staying consistent with posting videos, then my recommendation would be to use this course to really hone in on making videos and get that detailed feedback. If you only have limited time for this course, then don't waste it by just watching the sessions, because they will be there forever. Focus on making videos and making connections with other creators. On the other hand, if you are someone who's just playing around with the idea of maybe starting a YouTube channel, but you don't know really when or whether you're actually going to follow through with it, then I don't think this course will be money well spent for you. Sure, the course materials and sessions are valuable in itself, but if you treat it as just another video series on how to do YouTube without actually taking action, then you can just keep watching free videos on YouTube. If you want to check out the Part-Time YouTuber Academy, I will leave a link in the description below. And if you want to see that video that got me that coaching session with Ali, I'll link it up here. Thanks so much for watching till the end. Give the video a like and subscribe if you want to stick around, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.